Hello! How the fudge you doing? Hey guys, Defield here, bringing you another episode of Factions Let's Play, and today, guys, we are on episode 501. As you guys can probably tell by my surroundings, we are going back onto Factions Purple. My server, this is my own server here on the Archon. Factions Purple is my home, and I decided to come back here for this upcoming quote-unquote season. I'll probably be staying here for a long time as well, because I'm going to be making a lot of changes to the server. So we have a lot to talk about today, guys, and honestly, this episode is for you guys who are actually going to be playing on the server. This is for you guys to kind of tell me what you want to see, like kind of just getting you guys to give me feedback on what you want to see here on Factions Purple. So now, if you guys didn't know, I own Factions Purple. I control everything that's on there, like what plugins are there, what we can do, like the type of server it is, like the kind of economy. Right now, where it stands, we are an Iron OP community. So as you guys probably know, I have Challenger on this server, and I have like the Protection 30 Iron armor. Now, the one complaint that I had on Factions Purple from listening to you guys on the forums and on my comment section from before is that PvPing on Purple lasts very, very, very shortly. Even with like unbreaking like 30 armor or unbreaking 50 armor, the iron armor is still breaking pretty fast, because obviously it's iron armor. At its most basic form, iron armor is going to be iron armor. So it still breaks pretty quickly when you're in the PvP mode. So I was thinking of something. I was like really debating on what server I was gonna actually return to after my episode 500, and I was like, do I want to go back on green? I really miss MCMMO. Do I want to go back on black? I miss like the OP factions, just kind of like that whole entire OP faction side of like PvPing and all of that good stuff. So I decided, why not go back to purple and kind of try to make everything better, I guess you could say, in a sense. Now, I wanted to bring this up to you guys because I want to know your feedback. Like in the I'm going to be reading through all the comments. I might not reply to everything as always, but I will be reading through the comment section, because this, like from episode 500 and on, like I want to do stuff that makes it more fun for you guys to play, or makes you guys want to play factions even more. Because even me personally, guys, you know, 500 plus episodes of Factions, I've been playing it for about almost 2 years now. There's some days where I'm like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to just raid again? You know, it's like one of those things where after a while, a series can get very, very, very old in a sense. But I wanted to make it fun in a way, because I wanted to turn Factions Purple. So right now, where it stands, Factions Purple is one of the hardest communities out there. It's a cannon only server, no withers, cannons only. The end is disabled, so you can't really make an end base that's like super large claim, nothing like that. So with all of the stuff that we've been working on Platinum with the cannons, we wanted to actually bring you guys a lot of that sort of cannon updates here onto Purple. So within the next couple of weeks, we're gonna get all of those rules, all of those configurations set to Purple, so that you guys can actually enjoy a fully configured cannoning server. Now, obviously, this isn't gonna happen overnight, guys. Like the cannoning portion of this entire thing is gonna take a while for us to actually 100% fully configure to be, you know, on par with some of the best cannoning servers out there. So give us some time. We kind of have an idea of what we're doing with the cannoning configuration, so just give us some time, and hopefully we can make this into one of the best cannoning servers out there, especially here on the Archon. You know, it's gonna be one of the only cannon only servers, and we're here to practice it with you guys. Honestly, we're here to practice like learning cannons and all of that good stuff with you guys. And that's kind of where I wanted to take my series. I wanted to kind of go from, you know, yeah, we'll still have raiding, we'll still have like fun little wars and all of that stuff, but I kind of wanted to go into more of a tutorial based / learnings to do some specific cannons and all of that good stuff with all of you. That's really what I wanted to kind of get into now. Now that we've done all the raiding, we've like kind of advanced in factions and all of that good stuff. So anyways, we're back on Purple for this 501 plus episode, blah, 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 like this entire series. We're back on Purple, cannoning only server. It's going to make it a little bit difficult to actually raid, but it should make it interesting. Now, here's the part excuse me guys, if you guys can probably tell, I'm a little bit sick. Here's the part that I needed your guys' opinions on. I was really strongly debating on moving back to Factions Green after the Factions Platinum series was over. Now, if you guys didn't know, Factions Green was where I started. Factions Green was straight up MCMMO, my like RPG style, like leveling up like a bunch of different skills. I think there's like 10 or 14 skills or something that you could level up in order to help you with PvP, in order to help you with mining, in order to help you with everything that you could possibly imagine. Now, I miss MCMMO, guys. I really would love if you guys could support me on this, and I wanted to turn like once, you know, maybe in a couple of weeks or something, I wanted to turn Factions Purple into an MCMMO server. So I was thinking of adding the MCMMO plugin onto Factions Purple and kind of have that unique aspect of, you know, leveling up your swords, leveling up your axes, and all of that good stuff. But here's the thing, I want to make it different from Factions Green and stuff to the point where you can't buy any MCMMO credits. Like, you actually have to play on the server for extended periods of time for you to level up your swords, your unarmed, your everything. And I just kind of wanted to have that sort of fun little mode on top of just learning how to cannon, so that people had a lot to learn and a lot to do here on Factions Purple. That's kind of what I've been planning on doing, and I think that it's gonna bring a unique aspect once again to a cannon only MCMMO server. It's gonna give us a lot to do, and I know a lot of you guys were telling me to go back to Green, and because of the MCMMO and because of the community, and I really did want to go back to Green, but I was like, I can't just ditch my fellow people on Factions Purple. A lot of you guys are playing on Purple, and a lot of you guys were asking if I was going to come back to it, so I was like, you know what, might as well go back into it. And I can't change the Factions Green community, obviously. Like, I can't just tell them all, oh, it's just going to be canon only, because obviously Factions Green has always been a Wither server, so I can't just change that, guys. It's been that way for over 2 years now, and I can't go around changing it. But we can change Purple, as it is my server, so we can go ahead and kind of do that. So let me know what you think in the comments below. So I'm adding MCMMO, and obviously I'm adding MCMMO to this server onto Factions Purple on top of just being a canon only server. I think it's going to make it a little bit interesting, and it's going to be a lot more fun. Last but not least, my last thing that I wanted to bring up to you guys before we actually end today's episode. I told you it's just a talking episode, just telling you guys and like warning you guys what is to come here on this server, because honestly, I'm super excited for it. And like, sometimes, you know, you got to miss a couple of days of Factions. Like, first and foremost, I need to get a little bit better because I'm feeling a little sick right now. But other than that, I'm bringing you guys all of these ideas because you guys are the ones that are going to be playing here with me. So anyways, what we're going to be doing, or what I'm planning on doing on top of the MCMMO, is we're going to actually switch on over to an OP Factions community with diamond armor. So kind of like Factions Black, kind of like the OP Factions community, just have an OP armor. Now, I do believe that everything that is on Factions Black is like up to protection 20, I think, with like Unbreaking 10 or something like that. I don't really remember. I haven't played on Factions Black in a while. But I was thinking that if we added those two things to Factions Purple, it's going to make this PvPing, it's going to make everything on this server that much more fun. Is that the right way to say it? More fun? I think so, right? I think it's something like that. So it's gonna, I don't know, guys. I'm thinking that this is probably the best thing for us to do here on the Factions Purple community, because obviously it's gonna be fun to PvP in Diamond. It's always fun to PvP in Diamond. And then on top of the cannon only, on top of learning MCMMO and all the little abilities and the skills and all of that good stuff, I feel like Factions Purple is gonna be one of those communities that we are gonna build to be one of the best ones here on the Archon. I don't care what anybody says, guys. There are toxic communities even on the Archon out there, and like I just want to build like a community here on Purple that is kind of just like challenging each other, but not to the point where they take the game so seriously. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know, over the past couple of months, I feel like a lot of you guys are taking Factions way too seriously, and you guys need to calm down and relax and just enjoy the competitiveness of like just Minecraft Factions. And you guys are going way overboard. Like, honestly, a lot of you guys are. Like, you guys need to chill and relax. But yes, guys, those are my ideas. I'm bringing it to you today for this Factions episode because honestly, this series is about you guys. Like, this series is playing with you guys, you know, rating against you, and then you guys rating me and all of that good stuff. I really hope that you guys can leave me some comments down below, because I would love to have these changes. I'm gonna add a straw poll to the bottom of today's video of this description. I know it's not your normal factions video, but it's definitely needed for me to get my point across to you guys, so that you guys can give me the proper feedback that I need, instead of me just posting on the forums or anything like that. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. A lot of changes to be coming here on Factions Purple. As I said in the beginning of the video, I might be missing a couple of videos here and there as we prepare for this big change on Purple, and for me to like personally configure everything that's on the MCMMO like list if we decide to add that onto it. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys vote on that straw poll down below. Make sure you guys leave a comment down in the comment sections below, and if you guys are super excited for the return on Factions Purple, hit that like button for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for giving me your feedback. This is DField. We'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.